Hey Rockstars, I'm Melanie Florence and this is Hot Tea for the Soul. Very raw edition and no makeup because I've been trying to do these readings all week and literally have been blocked all week, and today I'm like, let's just do them. Okay, so it's gonna probably be a little bit all mixed up. You should see the water reading. Here we are. So I am going to draw some cards for the general feels of what's going on for the Earth peeps this week. This is for anybody who's got a lot of Earth in their charts or is looking for something practical, material. This is sort of the reading for that. So I'm going to do a general feel with a few cards, and then I'm going to do a greenwood reading, and then I'm going to do individual in the timestamps, and hopefully say goodbye to everybody. Just didn't say goodbye to Cancer, but here we are. Okay, so let's do it. Let's see what we got. This is the Green Witch Oracle, straight out. Got tranquility, but we're going to go with the other. We've got positivity, and this is an air element. Look, dream catcher on there. This is the positivity of the oranges release nervous tension inside of this, inside of the marigold, but there's a real positive energy that's coming into your life. The sun's going to shine, and you can see it. It's all sunshiny energy. Again, we've got this air element inside of here, so we've got air and fire working in together to bring you your dreams inside of here. Very positive start. That's good. All right, so one from the Earth Magic Oracle, Earth Magic deck. What do we got for the Earth people? What do we got for the Earth stars, our rock stars? So much going on. I started TikTok this week. If you're interested, have a look. Hot Tea for the Soul. It is what I'm doing for the morning for the people for Facebook, but I thought I'd move it across to TikTok. Okay, something different with the music. Childhood innocence. Right. All right. This is letting go. This is letting go of all your anger. This is letting go of all your preconceived ideas. This is really looking at your innocence and your childhood. So there might be a spot that you want to reconnect with. This is a reunion sort of card, I guess. You know, it might be somebody coming back from the past, your family, your friends, maybe reconnecting with your dreams, like with your inner dreams and the sun shining on that. But looking at your past. All right, looking at and reflecting on your childhood in there. What have we got from you? All right. From the Starseed Oracle. Present the cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. All right. This is sort of, you know, talking about you micromanaging the universe. It's sort of talking about your universe, right? That you're able to make your will be done. So it's a real manifestation card. Again, this is real positive energy moving the breath of the cosmos, all right? Breathe it in, take it in. You're part of it all. You're a co-creator in the universe, and that's what this card is talking about. You can make thy will, my will, thy will. Okay. One from the Archetypes deck. Let's see what we got from the Archetypes deck. Oh, the prayer. That's so interesting. I just got the temple for the water. So we've got the prayer. All right, this is reaching out. This is also about manifesting. You know, spelling and spells and stuff for the moon and all of that stuff. It's about the words. It's about saying it out loud. That's what prayer is about. You know, you might be saying a little prayer for everybody else around you. You're meditating on that. I think that we get confused when we say prayer. I think people make it part of religion. It's not. It's part of the words, saying the words out loud so the universe can hear them. All right, Source can't give you what you want if you don't say the words out loud. All right, make sure you throw a prayer in there for everybody else around you inside of this time. Here we are, saying a little prayer. I say a little prayer for you. Okay. Enough of that. I'm going to turn it down to the table so that you can see the that's all of them. So that you can see the greenwood reading build up on the table, right? And so we can see where it's at. We start with your present state. We go through our conscious and subconscious, see what our challenges are, and how we can heal. After that, I'm going to do the individuals in the timestamps. Check them out. All right. I'm going to turn it down to the table. Okay, my thing on a spring will take a second. All right, we start with the present state. Where are we at? What's the present state for the earth element this week? What do we got? Where are things starting with the earth element this week? Justice. All right, what you reap is what you sow. What you put in is what you get out. All right, so it's not about meeting justice out to other people. This is a universe. This is a karma card. All right, so it's saying what you've put in, the energies that you've been putting into life is what you're going to get out of it. If you've been putting in good stuff and you've been trying to feed good stuff and you've been trying to treat other people well, then that's what you're going to get back. All right, if you've been treating people badly and things have been going badly and you've got a negative energy, probably what you're going to get back. It's what you put in is what you're going to get out on every level with the Justice card. It's a karma card. All right, that's our present state. What's the spiritual mediator? All right, so this is the card, the next energy that surrounds you. It's like the card to meditate on, I guess. I can maybe put your prayers into. This is, I sort of see it as the short stop. It's the next energy that surrounds us. What have we got for the earth people? What's the earth element this week? What else have we got? If you are after a personal reading, I do them. A YouTube clip just like this one, sent directly to you. What else have I been doing? If you want a sweet hot tea, I could do that, which is a self-love pyramid. Or we can do a partnership, the hot tea. I'm also just about to add a bit of tea to the menu. You know, the thing that you haven't, that's unresolved, that little bit of sand that we're going to turn into a pearl of wisdom. What's rubbing you the wrong way? Because some things are left unresolved. So I'm going to do what I call a bit of tea. Okay, so we've got creativity. This is about creating your world. This is about planting the seeds that will grow and doing the groundwork, being creative with your world, being creative with your money. All right, this is sometimes, obviously, it might be about being your artist or those sort of things, but it's really being creative about how you spend your money, how you work your money, how you budget your money, all of those things. But it's got a real creation card inside of it. You're really creating something. You're putting the seeds in the ground. All right, you're putting the seeds in the ground for what's going to grow, the tree that's going to grow. Perfect, and you can see the tree in the middle in here. You can actually see a little dude in the bottom of that. There's a little dude in the bottom of that with an idea, with a fertile idea that grows the tree. Okay, the next card is our conscious will. It's what you consciously think about what's going on. Oh, morning. Okay, so this is about letting go. It's like, it might be that you're not in a good space. It may be that you have had to go through the rituals of letting go of something. You know, this is related to the death card, and after this is actually the rebirth card. All right, but this card is related to that death. It really is. It's past the shock of the moment when we're in grief, and we go through cycles of grief to let go of things from our past. You know, you might think that you're over something, and then literally, you know, as it spins, you find that you're still there. This is about that process. It's about the rituals of healing and how we go through that process. And it's emotional. It's an emotional healing. So you might be feeling like a loss. You might be feeling like you're still working through some stuff from the past inside of this as you're moving forward. Okay, something lost. What's the driving force? What's the driving force? What's the driving force in this circumstance? What's the driving force? Power. Right, this is not about exerting your power on other people. You can see this as an internalized power. This is about your will. It's your willpower and your spirit and your drive, right? So something is driving you. You've got this power and it's your passion inside, and you're going to take that personal power and you're going to drive with it, right? And that may be why you've moved on from things, is that you actually drew some lines and you drew some boundaries in here, right? But you might be, you've lost stuff and let go of stuff because your personal power is driving you somewhere else. And we had a lot of lightning energy in the last few weeks in the earth readings. All right, so this is about really taking back your power. You might have lost things, but you've still got your internal power, and that's your driving force. The source of your power is your willpower. The next card is our unconscious empathy. It's what we unconsciously think about what's going on. This is healing. This is, and every time people say this is a pause, I don't think this is an active healing card. It's a Sagittarius, right? And it's about healing our body and healing our spirit. And you can see that it's divine inspiration, finding that balance, right? Drinking of that nice healing water, all right? Taking a moment. I sort of taking a moment, and you know that you've been doing deep healing. This is not light healing. This is deep healing. And it's to go with this, with your loss. All right. So you're creating this balance in your world. All right? And that's taken its own toll to create this balance. Okay. Really healing yourself, Earth peeps. That's what we're doing internally. All right. The next card is your challenge. It's what you need to work on. All right. Following your path, trusting your ancestors, knowing that you're not alone. All right. There's a certain amount of this that you've got to sort of be able to trust in, and trust your path and trust that guiding light. You're not alone in this. All right. So it might be that it might be time for you to reinvest in your ancestry and see what it is in there. You know, there might be something in your DNA that you really need to learn from your past. Right. But this is not just your past. This is like your spirit. This is trusting your ancestors. Every step you make, they make with you. They are in your blood. All right. So this is the challenge of maybe connecting with your ancestor, or really connecting with those parts inside of yourself. The next card is the healing element. So we've got the challenge, and then we go through what's going to help us. And what's the healing element for the Earth peeps this week? For the Earth element this week. What are we looking for? Struggle. And this is a healing element, right? So you've got to be careful about not bringing your struggles from out of your mind into reality. This is an 8, all right? So heaven to earth is always an 8, all right? And it's that continual cycle in an 8. But this is really about going through these struggles. Maybe this struggle is actually what you've had to go through so you can get to an end output. I quite find that these struggles are about writing lists, because when you write the lists, you work out what you're struggling with, what you're working on. All right, nice. With air element cards, quite often I'm back to lists. Write down those lists of things that you're struggling with. All of a sudden, once you pray on them and you manifest and you talk on them, right, you can actually get them out and go through the struggles. So we're going to heal our struggles this week, Earth people, because this is a healing card, right? So it may mean that the struggle you've been going through is just about to finish. Let's see, what's the general outcome for the Earth element this week? Nope. What's the general outcome for the Earth element? Okay. This is dancing in the rivers of life stuff. At its worst, it's partying way too hard, or it's removing yourself and isolating yourself emotionally. But this card is a 5, so it's really about indulging your senses, right? And really getting out and dancing in it and really enjoying it. You haven't been enjoying it. That's your conscious will. That's what's consciously been going on. What the outcome of this, once you get through your struggles, it's time to celebrate. It's time to be happy. It's time to get out and dance. And if you're in New South Wales or in Australia, we're actually allowed to dance again. So here we are. It's about getting out and getting into it and really trying to enjoy it from your heart, all right? And enjoy it. Enjoy it via your senses, all right? Feel it via your senses, being out and in it. Get back to your innocence, removing all of these struggles, right? Get back to our innocence, removing all these struggles. You are part of it all. Okay, that's the general overall for the Earth people this week. I'm going to do the individuals, skipping the timestamps. I'm going to start with Taurus. Okay, Taurus, here we are. What do we got for Taurus this week? Oh, that one. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to take that one. No, let's take that one and that one. All right, so I can see the pole stars on the table, which goes with your ancestor. Pole star is about wish fulfillment, granting your wishes, right? And keeping your eye on what your wish is and really having that attainment. So we've got the pole star already shining for you, and that is the pole star, that the ancestor, so it's following that star. Same thing. Okay. Whoa. All right, so we've also got clearance, and this is clearing out old spiritual beliefs. This is clearing out old beliefs of yourself. So you might have been told something when you were a kid that you sort of heard, and you have got it in the back of your head, and it's time to go, but that doesn't suit you. All right, you might have been told something about love and how it comes about, and that isn't working for you. It's time to clear out old beliefs of yourself. People don't get to tell you what you are and what you believe in. You're allowed to change that at any point. This is spiritual backburning. It's clearing out the things that no longer serve you. All right? You don't have to continue to believe in something. You get new information because you got the spark of life. All right, so we've got the spark of life and we've got the moon sitting here as well. Right, so the moon is almost the opposite of this. This is about your dreams. This is a fertile time. All right, it's this incandescent light. People are like, black and white. For me, this is really incandescent. It doesn't have the path of the pole star, which we're aiming at. This is like a nice dream space where we get to have a fertile space and think about that, think about what we want. It's not under demand. It's not under harsh sun. You get to have a little bit of a dream space and a love space inside of it while you're aiming for stuff. All right, because you are aiming for this stuff. This is a spiritual new beginning, which is why you're clearing out the old stuff, because you've got new kapow. There's a new energy. It's a new driving force, and it's going to drive you into things, right? So don't be sad. We're going to get out and dance. We're going to clear out old beliefs and dream a little bit while you're following for your star, because you've got this spiritual kapow, spark of life happening for you there, Taurus. All right, I hope that resonated for you. Please leave a comment for me. Let me know. And I hope you have a great week. I'll catch you next week. Thank you, Taurus. Next, I've got Virgo. What have we got for Virgo this week? What have we got for Virgo this week? What have we got for Virgo this week? All right. All right, that's 1 and 2. All right, so we've got a bit of communication on the table there, air sign. So this is the air element queen. She is the deer of the forest. She's the heart of the forest. All right, and this is about being, she'll cut off your head, but she'll also express her love. It's able to express herself, and perhaps that's the outcome of these struggles, is able to express yourself and love, out of love. Okay, one more from here, and I'll turn over that other one in a second. What do we got? One more. All right, so I'm going to go this one first. Dedication. Okay, so you're dedicated. This is the queen. You're dedicating your mind. You're dedicating your mind to love. You're dedicating your mind to change. This is where inspiration comes in, right? And we pull it in our mind. So we come in inspiration in fire, and we come into our mind in air, right? And then we're able to communicate. This is dedicated finishing off tasks, finishing off study. This is taking your dedicated mind to actually to express yourself and do the things and move forward on a real, maybe admin level, but a real communication level. So being dedicated to your communications, because there's generosity out there. This is a generosity of flow. These are all the diamonds. These are all your friends, all right? These are the people around you. So your cup is being filled, Virgo, and it's going to be filled with the generosity. You need to dedicate your mind and communicate yourself. There's a generosity of heart out there for you, Virgo. All right, Virgo, I hope that resonates with you. Please leave me a comment in the comments. You know, let me know. If you are after a personal reading, hit me up, and I will catch you next week. All right, thank you, Virgo. Last but not least, we got Capricorn. Interestingly, Capricorn is the last. Oh, two. All right. Some sort of injustice, Capricorn, is coming. Scales are being tipped, and you don't know exactly what they are. All right, this may be the struggle that you've been going through, that you're working with. All right, but unfortunately, with the two, we quite often don't know what that is. We're blindfolded to it, and the bow is broken. All right, the bow of justice is broken on its laying down on things. The scales are tipped. Something is not being said, or something is not being brought to light. I think that's where you've come from. Again, maybe this is the struggle that we've been going through. Remembering you have the power in this, Capricorn. You've got willpower sitting up here. All right, and we're healing ourselves. Let's see what the other couple of cards are. One more. There it is. I'll try this one first. Oh, Hearthfire. All right, it might be that there's some sort of injustice going on in your house. Maybe you're having trouble with trying to light up the fire inside of you. All right, but there's this strength and this passion. So something inside of your heart, and there's a strength and a passion to move forward, perhaps from this injustice and the way the world is working. But you've got the strength. Maybe this is a king. Maybe this is an ex that you've been dealing with. That is your heart. Maybe this is moving forward, but there's definitely an expression inside of this. This is a Gemini sort of energy with this breath of life, which is the ace of air, right? Ace of arrows inside of this deck. There was an injustice, and let's say that. An injustice has happened perhaps to your heart, and it may have been from an earth element king, All right, but this is also sort of saying just outside of this justice, you're willing to take the power, you're willing to take your passion, and you're willing to drive it forward. Both of those things are true from these cards, Capricorn. So let me know. Let me know what resonates with you in the comments. I hope you enjoyed my frazzled reading this week. I will have another one out next week. I will catch you on the flip side. Catch you later.